Y'all, today is a beautiful, beautiful day to manifest with unusual speed and grace. So, how do we manifest with unusual speed and grace? That is the question. Simply put, I will tell you, with clarity and alignment. So, how do we find clarity and alignment? I have been posting and writing lately about how clarity is not really something that needs to be found or searched for too much. It's actually more about opening to receive and sitting in silence and receiving the clarity and trusting that it will come. I believe that having a strong belief is so important, even possibly more important than having a clear vision, because when your vision is not clear, like it might not always be clear. Obviously, it's wonderful to have clarity and to have that clear vision, but if your vision is temporarily not clear, but you have this strong belief and strong faith that divinity, God, your guides, whatever you like to refer to it as, that you have this strong faith and belief that divinity is guiding you, you know they are guiding you, and you are guided to your clear vision, and you will continue to be guided and protected, and then you will receive more clarity, and clarity will come in for you as needed. So I love to talk about receiving clarity and trusting and surrendering with faith, and really centering and strengthening in that belief of, I know that everything is working out for me, and I open to receive clarity according to divine timing. But in the meantime, I feel like I'm receiving clear visions and ideas all the time, but I'm also trusting that I'm being guided. So that second piece is where the alignment comes in, aligning with your heart's desires, aligning with your beliefs and your faith and your divine guidance, so that you really feel into your heart and you know, I think this is what I want, or I know this is what I want. I trust that divinity is guiding me along the path of my desires that are meant for me. I trust that my desires are meant for me. And I trust that God is guiding me to the fulfillment of my highest purpose. So that piece of alignment comes in when you know that you're acting in faith, and you know that you are acting in accordance with your faith and being guided to rest and receive when you need, and on the other side to act and take aligned action when you are guided to take those aligned actions. So I see alignment as a really important piece for manifesting with unusual speed and grace. Being aligned, knowing that you are on that highest path, you feel good, you're fulfilling your purpose, really accelerates and speeds the process. So that's what I want to share from my heart to yours about the two very clear ways that manifestation can be sped up with unusual speed and unusual grace by being in alignment. That means in alignment with your faith, with your belief system, and trusting that you're being guided, and receiving clarity, being open to receive the clarity and the guidance. And I coach on this, I write on this, I'm happy to speak with people one-on-one or answer questions on this, but I wanted to briefly just jump in and give you encouragement that this is how you manifest with unusual speed and grace. It's a beautiful time to do it this fall. I encourage everyone, ask yourself the questions. I'll share some prompts here so that you know that you're in your alignment and you know that you're receiving your clarity. And how do you know? You know because you feel this feeling of love, you feel this feeling of rightness, you feel this feeling of alignment. Your heart is right with it, you are happy and joyful. There's many ways that you can feel it. Those are some of the ways that it shows up when you know that you're listening to your intuition and you know that you're receiving clarity, you feel aligned. So my two main points are clarity and alignment, and they really go hand in hand very well. So I want to share a few quotes that speak to this. From Matthew 7, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you will find, knock and it will be opened to you. So always a good reminder ask for clarity, you will receive it. It may come in the moment, it may come later, it will come at the right time for you. And always, I've learned this so many times, like it never hurts to ask. Sometimes asking for a discount, or asking, can this be reimbursed, or asking, do you have the photos that I was looking for? It never hurts to ask in a nice way. At least you get an answer, and often you actually get the thing that you were asking for. So always ask and you will receive. It's one of the truest statements I know. Secondly, from John 16, ask and you will receive, and your joy will be complete. So again, you'll feel this sense of joy, fulfillment, purpose, love, like you're lit up. Like I feel so enlivened and activated and lit up when I know I'm on my highest path and serving my highest purpose, and I'm aligned with my highest purpose. So I encourage you to seek those things. And this time really invites you to open your hands and your heart to receive, and to trust that your soul's readiness will meet the perfect moment, and clarity becomes inevitable for you, as I've talked about. So a good question for reflection now is, do you have a clear vision for 2026? We're getting to it soon. Do you have a clear vision? Do you want to have a clear vision for what you will accomplish then? For all the changes that you may want to make, the impact that you want to have on the world? And if you don't have a clear vision, what hindrances need to fall away in order to open to clarity? Perhaps hindrances such as like fears, or fears, concerns, worries. Maybe you're busy with other distractions. So let's take a moment right now. Close your eyes and place your hand on your heart. Take some deep breaths. And even right now, you just practice letting the rest fall away for a few moments, and you'll open and receive clarity. With your deep breaths, relaxed, focused, centered in this moment, just for a few brief moments, entirely focused here, now. What clarity am I ready to receive today? Ask your heart. Feeling into your heart, what clarity am I ready to receive today? What clear vision is calling to me from 2026? What is my clear vision for 2026? What is the impact that I want to make in my life and in the lives of others in 2026? And just notice what arises. You may feel sensations, you may see visions, you may see colors, you may feel a need to return to this question later, and that's perfect. Just notice what arises without judgment, without forcing. And this is how clarity comes, again, gently, naturally, when we create the space and open to it. I love to go on walks and go do this out in nature, sitting under a tree or sitting at the beach and just asking the question, what do I need to receive? God, what do you want to tell me? What is my next step? It's a beautiful way to receive. So this is how manifestation happens with unusual speed and grace, not through force or strategy necessarily, but through alignment. When you pause to ask and open to receive, you create a clear channel between your desire and its fulfillment. And the speed comes from removing resistance. The grace comes from trusting the path that you're on and trusting your path's unfolding. And a day like today, a portal day, amplifies this energy, but this sort of practice of opening to receive clarity and stepping into alignment and asking and opening and receiving works any day you choose to use it. So I encourage you to use it every day. The question is not whether clarity will come, it's whether you're creating the space to receive it when it arrives, and trusting and knowing that it does arrive for you. So I really wanted to share all of that on my heart today. It's very exciting to be living in alignment, co-creating my dream life and creating positive impact for others, and speaking more about manifestation and my faith and my leadership my spiritual entrepreneurship, especially as I continue to write my book and start going out looking for speaking opportunities. I'm going to be speaking on stages this fall and winter and into next year. And then my book is going to be forthcoming. I'll keep you in the loop on that. I hope that these thoughts on clarity and alignment are helpful, first of all. And I also want to share that I love sharing and creating things in pairs. I love attracting in pairs. I love building in pairs. I just think it's very beautiful to kind of have this framework of like two things I'm talking about today. And there's more in my Substack post, a bit more text, but I pretty much covered everything I said here. And now I want to share 2 invitations for you to dive deeper into alignment and clarity with me this season. So I'm honoring the symmetry of 11-11, the pairs of 2s, just by offering 2 new invitations today. So these are invitations to step deeper into your power, your clarity, and also your prosperity. So first of all, an invitation to align. I am starting a faith-centered immersion for entrepreneurs, whether young entrepreneurs starting out or someone farther along in their business experience. I would love to welcome a diverse group of entrepreneurs to this 4-week faith-centered business immersion where prayer meets profit and devotion meets momentum. So this program is called Pray and Prosper. I'm so excited. Pray and Prosper Immersion for Entrepreneurs. This is for entrepreneurs who are ready to blend their spiritual practice with strategic business growth. So again, whether you're further along in your career, maybe you want to reorient and focus back on your faith-centered leadership, your purpose-driven leadership. Me as a spiritual leader and writer, I'm so happy to guide people through that and really excited about this first iteration of this group. And then we'll grow and change and evolve as we need to over time. But this is for entrepreneurs who are really looking to clarify your business vision for 2026, and now is the important time to do it. November, December, let's get clear on your vision. Let's set things up for success so that when 2026, when January rolls around, you're rolling into your success, you're already going, you've got momentum, you know? And setting your revenue intentions aligned with your faith, with your purpose, with the impact that you're creating in the world, and creating aligned action that honors your income and your divine calling. So I'm excited to invite you to this. If you have anyone in your life you want to share this opportunity with, please do. I'd be so grateful. And the link to join that immersion, buy your ticket for those 4 weeks, we're meeting on Sundays, is in my Substack post, which I will link. Second thing I'm really excited about is my first in-person event in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Well, not the first event I've hosted, but the first event of this kind. This is an invitation to clarity, and it's called Clarity Party. So I'm hosting a party at one of my favorite restaurants in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. We're going to have the most amazing 3-course dinner, a huge group of us, likely 50 people, potentially a bit more. I'm hoping for 50. I think it'll be a wonderful, perfect size. And because we will mingle and socialize and network and make connections with each other, and we will also enjoy delicious food, I will guide us through a reflection time where we integrate 2025, every lesson that we've learned, and then we're going to vision 2026 and the impact we want to create. And I'm also going to lead us through like vision boarding time. So I'll have collaging materials. You can do by hand paper collaging vision time, or on your computer if you like. We'll have options. And then we're going to have a delicious dessert and more socializing time, and then we're going to end the night with sound healing bath. So it's going to be absolutely lovely, absolutely lovely, and lovey, I guess. So this is called Clarity Party. The theme is Reflect 2025. Oh, I have to fix that, actually. Well, reflect, sure, but also integrate 2025 and vision 2026. So this is an evening of transformation and beauty, a gourmet 3-course meal, like I said, guided reflection coaching, vision boarding with sparkles and creative flow, music, and sound healing integration. And you will walk away with clarity, community, and a vision for calling in your dream 2026 in alignment. Families are also welcome. I've included a $10 ticket for kids because they'll get a kids meal at this wonderful restaurant. And then I have a young professional discount, 50% off of the ticket. And all this information is in my Substack post. So I will link that here. You can get your tickets if you're in Ponte Vedra, you know people in Ponte Vedra, please share this with them. I would love to have, again, like 50 people there. We can see if we can fit more, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I have a gift for my paid subscribers. There's a discount code at the bottom of this page. So thank you so much for being a paid subscriber on Substack. And I hope you love these 2 invitations. I hope you love my notes on clarity and alignment for manifesting with unusual speed and grace. And if this resonates with you, I'd love to hear in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for taking the time to live your life in alignment and co-create positive impact, because I truly believe when we do that, there's a butterfly effect, you know, out from our lives into other people's lives. And that's what I want to do here. I feel that's my purpose, to co-create this positive impact, help people step into love and create these butterfly effects in our communities, in our families, you know, across all sectors that I can, basically. So that's why I'm here to serve. And so with wishes for unusual speed and grace in your manifestations, I send you peace and I send you love. Take care.